G'day! In today's video, I'm dealing with a Steam Deck with the model number AF7A. But I've also got the F7AA Revision B audio. I purchased this second hand and I've been struggling to find a ribbon cable for it. All the ones I've seen have a connector here, which then goes and connects to the board over here underneath. If I look underneath, I've got no form of connectors under there. There's a hole here and a hole here which may have looked like for a ribbon cable. So I don't know if there's meant to be a cable going off down over to here, to this section, or what, but it's leaving me very confused. Because right now, there's no headphone jack, volume up or down. Granted, I can still do that in software, but I'd much rather, if the physical button is here, to do it via that, as that would make the most logical sense. But as I said, this was purchased faulty, second-hand from a clearance, so the previous history is relatively unknown. These connectors here and here were also disconnected, but so far everything about it seems to be functioning perfectly fine, except this missing flex cable, which I don't know why it's missing, or B, where it's gone. So looking online, there's really not much help looking up Steam Deck audio cable, especially if it just involves a cable going down to the board, which isn't supported on this model. Taking out the board itself, there's no real location where I would expect the cable to run. Potentially under the screen, but it's making not a lot of sense. Grab that, there we go. So I have no idea where that cable's meant to run to. If there was a cable connecting here, would it go up and over and down? I don't know. Or would it go under, across and in, and then out somewhere else? Either way, I'm definitely struggling with that. Might look up a few more teardowns to see if I can figure out where it's meant to go. Or look up the teardown over here and see what comes up from there to see whether or not it's worth me digging down to here. Very, very odd. The weird thing is, even comparing the back here, all of them have a connector over here. So looking at it on the OLED model, there's a connector over here, and on the LCD model there's pretty much a connector right here. I don't know why there's not a connector on this one. It's not really making much sense to me. Or at least I don't know if this is a newer revision of the LCD model. Well, what's going on? Maybe I should have a look at a bit of a build date on here. As I say that, I'm seeing various stickers, but I'm not seeing any build dates. Potentially printed on the battery here. Whether or not that may give me an idea. But as you can see, this one definitely did not have a connector over here that was detached or removed. That's what's not making any sense. So sadly I'm struggling to find out what particular model this is. I do believe it's an F7A Revision C mainboard with a rotated Wi-Fi card. Slightly different cooler, or yeah, I'm not sure what else is going on, but the Wi-Fi is one definite giveaway on this particular model. The other one is the audio card, or audio daughter board, which is this one, which yeah, I can't figure out where this cable was meant to run, whether or not it's meant to go down and into here, or up and around. It would make less sense for it to go up and around. I believe it's meant to almost go behind this grey body of the device, which if that's the case, no wonder it's missing. If someone's tried to repair it and stuff, that I don't really want to tear down the whole thing to be able to get to it. I don't know if it's physically there, nor do I know where it physically goes. It connects to the board, but as you see, it doesn't connect to the main board. So I don't know whether or not there's like a weird connector on the back of the LCD, or it goes to the LCD and somehow works its way through. I'm not sure what's going on here. Either way, it's a bit too big and such a minor issue for what I want to try and fix. So sadly, I'm just going to put this back together and leave it as it is. Probably play with it for a little bit more. I've actually been preferring the ergonomics of this as opposed to the ROG Ally, which seems to be much bulkier. Well, not much bulkier, but it doesn't really fit in hand as well. I don't know whose hands they designed that device for, where I found that the Steam Deck fits really well in your hand. Put this in. Connect that up. And I want to connect up the daughter board, so I'm just going to reassemble this. Let's have a bit of a look over the whole board in its entirety. Action button over here. Do have a connection over here. I am seeing it replicated on this side. So basically I'm trying to see if there's anything that doesn't look like it is replicated. But virtually all of it looks to be. Turn them around this way. I'm curious if there's a build date on the battery. It must be under the sticker or on the bottom half of the battery. So I'm not going to worry about doing too much with that. Now hopefully, I'll wiggle the fan out of the way. There we go, that can drop back in. I'll reconnect the Wi-Fi antennas. There. Go. Over. This board can go back up here. Sadly in defeat. Connected, connected. Battery not yet connected. In. I can actually pull that connector. Go. There. Now I'm not sure how many screws were missing to begin with. We also have the cover here. Kind of lines up. Cover back on. Just really go here. There's those screws back in. cover back on, which goes on very simply. Did I speak too soon, did I? No, there we go. Big screws go in the edges, the outer edges. Little 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, no, I did put the wrong screw in, bugger. Ah well. Pull them back out, pry tool, pop it, move it, pop it. Go here, and go better. Anyway, let's look at the Steam Deck LCD. Revision C, I believe this one is. Anyway, neat little device. Sadly, I'm not sure where that cable's gone. But I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye.